Good morning, everyone. It is Vlogmas Day 12, and as you can see, we are already on the road. We're running a little bit later than we had planned on this morning, but we still got out of the house fairly quickly. We have a lot to do today. We are going up to a meat market butcher's type place to get some meat for the week. We've never been there before, so we're trying them out. I'm hoping it's good because I've been looking for a good place to get meat that isn't the grocery store. We are running by Babies R Us because I need to get some of the things I want for Sean for Christmas before they're all sold out, because you guys know all the Christmas themed stuff tends to sell out really quick, and there's a couple Baby's First Christmas things that I really want, so we're grabbing those. And then we have a pretty interesting day planned, and I also brought my laptop with me in my big giant purse because it fits, so that I can work on getting Vlogmas edited for you guys, because that's kind of what happens with Vlogmas is my computer has to come with me everywhere, because otherwise I don't get the editing done. So I'm just going to start working on that, and I will see you guys in a little bit.
Hey, little squishy. Hi. So funny, hi. What's in here? He's smiling. Alright, guys, I wanted to show you what I got. I got this little hat, a Baby's First Christmas stocking, and the little rattle to go with it. Technically, he can't hold the rattle yet, but he's getting really, really close to being able to grasp objects. And even if he doesn't quite get it by Christmas, since it's a snowman, I don't mind him using it into January before I put it away. But yeah, besides, these are kind of more of a collector thing that I just wanted to have with his baby stuff. Alright, and I am just getting started editing. I just finished a Vlogmas Day 8, and I'm going to start editing Vlogmas Day 9 for you guys. Alright, we are back from the meat place, and it was huge, and they had a ton of meat, and it was gorgeous. We got flat iron steaks, we got a huge English roast, we got chicken breasts that were already done into like 4-ounce portions, which is perfect, and we also grabbed some ground beef, and all the meat was like gorgeous, and yeah, really, really happy and excited.
And great prices.
Yeah, amazing prices, like probably $2 to $3 a pound less than what we've been paying at the grocery store for like all fresh cut, never frozen, really good quality meat. So now we just have to taste it and hope it tastes good, because you know you can look at meat and say that looks gorgeous and then cook it up and it's actually tough. So I'm hoping that if it cooks up as good as it looks, we're in business. But right now we are doing a few things. We're going to be picking up some extra groceries, you know, just side dishes to go with all the meat we just got, because we got enough for about the next 2 weeks, so we're pretty much set until Christmas. And then we're going to do some Christmas shopping for family members. We're not going to show you exactly what I got because I know family watches these vlogs. But we'll take you along with us because we're going to be going to the mall and some other places. And, oh yeah, getting the O-ring for the baby's rocking place so we can actually sleep at night.
Alright, we are in the mall again, and this place is insane. Everybody there's not a lot of good
There's
shopping.
nothing south of us.
Yeah, there's nothing south of us until you get all the way down to Columbus, basically. That is good shopping because it's pretty much all farmland. So everyone from down south comes up here to do their shopping. So it gets a little crazy around Christmas. Alright, we're in Bath and Body Works and it's nuts. You guys probably can't even hear me right now, but they're having the $2.50 soap sale, so we're seeing what we can't find. Alright, we are back in the car and the mall was insane. I'm sorry I didn't vlog more in there, guys. We pretty much went to Bath and Body Works, run by Chick-fil-A, and then headed straight out because I started panicking in Bath and Body Works. I started panicking in Bath and Body Works because it was so crowded. So I got chocolate milkshake to not really calm myself down, but basically to help me feel better a bit because chocolate helps. And now we are headed off to the park. We're all going to kind of eat in the car while we're driving, which we don't normally do, but we're making an exception. And head to the park for the kids' surprise.
I think so. You more excited for Santa or the fire truck? That's what I thought.
Don't shake Sean's carrier, bud.
I think when it's in the puppy store, like that. Well, he's going to walk right down this path. He's going to walk right by us.
Kiki, are you excited? Hello.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
He said Merry Christmas to you.
Alright, so we're just getting some cookies right now. Sean is not liking all the noise. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me over the music, but we decided to skip the photos with Santa, technically Santa's helper, because there were some adults being very rude and pushing and shoving to get first in line and just doing things they shouldn't do. And it's a very, very long line, and it's honestly not worth it, and the kids don't really care that much because we're going to write letters to Santa. And they got a cookie on top of having chocolate milk at Chick-fil-A, so they're a little crazy right now. And we're just going to stick around. There's supposed to be a ballet performance in about 3 or 4 minutes, so we're going to watch that because the girls love ballet. And then we're going to head on out and finish the rest of our shopping. Well, that was a little bit crazier than we had expected. The ballet performance was gorgeous. We have an amazing dance studio that's a few miles away from here, and they have a pre-professional dance troupe who will perform like at the malls or at special events and things, and they performed and it was gorgeous. I didn't film it because you know, the girls are very, very young, and they were performung outside in a park pavilion, and the pavilion was soaking wet, and the girls were tripping, and one girl fell so hard you could hear it crack. And I mean, they were so good, and they got up and just kept going like performers do. But I didn't want to distract them in any way. There were enough people who weren't controlling their kids, and their kids were running back and forth across the performance area. And I didn't want to do anything to possibly throw one of those girls off, because they were really trying their hardest and they did a good job. So, right now we are running back to Ulta because we decided to go a slightly different way as far as Christmas gifts, but we already got those. And then, Target, I think, is our last stop of the night.
Yes.
Yeah, Target. So we have been crazy.
Unless you really want to go to Lowe's and take a look, try to look for a O-ring.
If we can, if you want to.
You know what?
Up to you.
Let's think about possibly coming out tomorrow for an O-ring if we really need to. If not, I can keep it bring those little things for a little bit. Worst case scenario, I take it apart every other day and make sure I get them all changed out.
Okay, as long as we don't go through all the girls' hair bands.
You have an entire box of the things and they cost like $1.
I know, that's why I bought the box of 500. And they're more like $7 for that many. But
Okay, there's 500 at the most. I might go to like 10.
Thief. He's a massive coffee thief. But only
And
because I won't drink it once it's like lukewarm.
Which makes it not theft. It's more like
Conservation.
yeah.
Alright, guys. I might film a little bit in Target depending on how crazy it is. We're both getting a little bit tired, and it's 6 o'clock, and we've been at this since about 11, so long day. You know, it's amazing how you can be walking through Target and see a shirt, and that explains exactly how you feel at that moment. Hi, Shopping Squish. Are you coming grocery shopping with us? Are you excited? Are you excited? Yeah, he is. He's wiggling and getting all happy. He's probably wondering why his crazy mommy keeps pointing a camera at him and talking to him behind the camera constantly. But we're just picking up a couple must-haves for the week. Okay guys, so I have something to rant about. My Target does something that drives me nuts, and I'm not sure if it's corporate who does this or what happens, but during Christmas, they start snaking everyone up and down through all the pharmacy aisles. So, you have to stand in line in an aisle, and they snake you back and forth, which means that if somebody actually needs to go in and, buy heartburn medication or headache medication or something, or vitamins, they have to shove through lines of people and squeeze past people to get medication or to buy what they need to buy, because they snake people up and down through the lines. I don't know if it's corporate or I don't know if it's my particular store, but they need to figure out a better way to have people organized rather than doing this, because it makes it really difficult on the people who actually need to buy things. I mean, like right now they're snaking people through the muscle care area. Well, if you have somebody coming through here in a wheelchair who needs to get a brace or something like that, it's nearly impossible to get through here. It doesn't make any sense. It drives me nuts. It drove me nuts last year. And does anybody else's Target do this? If so, let me know down in the comments below, because it drives me up the wall, and this will probably not be the first time I rant about it this year.
Well, no, this is the first time. It won't be the last. Love you.
I'm tired.
The best thing in the world is interrupting her rants just because I pay for it later.
And he interrupts me to correct me during a rant, which is probably the worst time to interrupt me. It really is. Sometimes I do turn on him about it too.
She knows I do it lovingly and as a joke, not because I'm actually a jerk.
It's true. He does it to try and make me smile and laugh, but usually I just roll my eyes and try not to yell at him. Alright guys, I'm going to try not to lose my mind. In the line next to the feminine care aisle, which is a great place to wait in line. So, I will see you guys probably when we get home. Cute baby. If you listen to my rant, you get to see a cute baby. It all kind of works out.